Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Chandrika and this is RIKA Life. So you may be noticing I am not in my usual room. I am now on vacation. I'm in Canada and I just wanted to pop on today and just make a short video. I have videos lined up for the rest of the month, so don't worry about that. You'll be seeing me. But I just wanted to share with you what I'm working on today. I left my yarn in the other room, but I brought with me the yarn I got on clearance at Michael's. Michael's had the Caron skinny cakes on sale. They're regularly priced at $12.99 and I got them for $5 on clearance. I think I bought 6 cakes and I brought 5 of them with me. So I'm planning to make more hats for donations. That's what I've kind of been working on recently, has been shawls and hats. So I'm going to be making a bunch of those and then I'll basically just take them back with me and then donate them. So I'm not working on a hat right now, but I am working on a shawl. So this is the yarn I'm using. It's Hirschner Sweet Swirls, and this is the color Bright Baby. It's so pretty. And this is a really lovely yarn. So I bought it in 3 colorways. This is Bright Pop, Pink Pop, and Fresh Air. And I've used all of them. The other 2 colors I used to make beanies, and I have a beanie tutorial for it, the Fresh Air hat. And then now I'm using this for a shawl. This yarn is from Hirschner, so this is one of their own brands called Sweet Swirls. And it is 100% acrylic, 612 yards or 560 meters. It's 7 ounces or 200 grams. It recommends an H 5mm hook, and you can machine wash and dry. It's a light 3-weight, which you can see it's definitely a 3-weight, but it feels really good. I'm loving working with this. So let me show you. I just made a start of this on the way to Canada. I'm making, you can guess, you're going to be seeing this in a lot of videos, okay? I've been making these Annabelle shawls. So this is the beginning of it. And the pattern basically has granny clusters and then double crochets. So I am on my second set of the granny clusters. And I'm just going to work on it for a couple of minutes and we'll spend a couple minutes together and then I'll be off. I'm here visiting family and friends and just enjoying the Canadian weather versus the heat we've been having in Texas. So I'm actually using an I 5.5mm hook with this just because of my tension, and I think it's coming out fine. For me, for my tension, I don't think using an H 5mm hook with this would work. And I'm trying to remember for the Fresh Air hat tutorial what hook size I used. I want to say that I used the same hook size in I. So yeah, definitely check out my tutorials. I have my Dreamy Mandala and then I have a couple of hats. So one of my plans for August, once kind of things get back into routine, is to work on a beginner series. So I'm in a few different groups on Facebook and there's one for beginners, and people are always asking how to get started, what to make, and so on and so forth. So I have a few ideas of videos I'd like to make. I'm not sure if they will all be like stitch videos, how to do certain stitches, or if I'll just kind of, I think it's more important to work on the basic stitches. So I want someone to be able to know how to chain, how to do a single crochet, and how to do a double crochet. And I think with just knowing those 3 things, in addition to how to make a slip knot, and teaching them how to weave in ends, I think they could make something really nice. I taught my daughter single crochet and double crochet and how to chain. And then I actually was teaching her how to make a moss stitch. So she was making a moss stitch square, I think. So that's one thing they could learn. And then I think the other one that I did was sedge stitch, which is, I think it has single crochets and double crochets in it. So yeah, you can do a lot with just those 2 stitches. So I don't think it needs to become some very complicated thing where people feel overwhelmed about learning how to crochet. So I just wanted to teach people how to make really small things, like how to make a square, how to make a rectangle, maybe how to make teach them how to work in the round, maybe even, and teach them how to make a small circle, which could be used as a coaster. Teach them how to make a bookmark, just really, really small things. So I'm going to be working on that in August, and I hope to start getting those videos out and teaching people how to crochet. Um, of course, the tutorials I have right now are not exactly, I wouldn't call them beginner friendly. But what does help a lot, once you kind of get the hang of it, is learning how to read patterns. I think that can be helpful. And reading a pattern and watching the video at the same time can be very helpful. That's pretty much how I learned how to crochet. I was very fortunate that the videos and the patterns that I chose, they actually had like photo tutorials. So they had kind of each step and then they had a picture of it. So I could see exactly what was happening. And then if they had a video as well, I would watch the video and work off of that. So that's pretty much how I've taught myself how to crochet. I wouldn't even say I'm an advanced crocheter. I mean, I feel like the most complicated thing I've tried is like, I think I've tried Tunisian and then I've tried like mosaic crochet. And mosaic crochet looks very complicated, but it's not. It just uses a few stitches. But the thing is, mosaic crochet requires a lot of attention. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like doing a cross stitch, I want to say, where you have to like look into each and every part. And I feel like mosaic is just, this is not the right time of life for me for that. So I have not been doing that. I think I worked on a mosaic project back in maybe 2022. And that was, of course, again, I had to put it down and pick it back up. And it took me some time. So yeah, let me know what kinds of things you've worked on. I'm really interested to know um, what kind of what things have you challenged yourself with in crocheting? What have you really like pushed the boundaries with and then kind of got out of your comfort zone, and what did you make? So I'm trying to think, what else did I make? For me, it's honestly been like some of the patterns by Hooked on Sunshine, Vanessa Smith. She has these very, very intricate patterns. Even Helen Shrimpton of Helen's Hookaholics, Crystals and Crochet, that's her thing. Her Mandala Madness is one of the most popular mandala patterns out there. And she just has gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. And I've made many of her pieces. Those patterns have been very challenging for me, but I'd say they've been very, very rewarding. So that's why I've enjoyed working on them. There is another designer. Oh my gosh, I don't even think I can say her name properly. I think her first name is Iman, Iman, and her thing is called Hacksteak. And she has a new pattern called Sarah, and that's a crochet along. I think it might be nearing the end of the crochet along now, but you can look it up on Ravelry. It's called Sarah. And oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful pattern. I really, really want to make it. So once August comes, kind of once I get this beginner series off the ground, maybe in the fall, I would like to make her crochet along. So for now, I just need to kind of save all those parts, and then I will come back to it. So I have primarily used Karen Simply Soft for all of my larger blankets, mandalas, projects like that. So I likely will be using that again. I have no clue on what colors I want to do. I think I'll need to look through the Ravelry page and see what are other people using and kind of just try and get some inspiration from them, because that's a really beautiful pattern, and it's one that's making me want to like spend the time on it. And once the kids are back in school, once summer's done, then I can definitely spend some time on that. So I'm very excited about that. I'm working through my stash. I'm using up the yarns I've been buying. There's still yarn that I want to buy from Joanne. So both Joann's and Premier came out with like a gradient yarn around the same time, I think within the same week to 10 days. And I haven't tried either of them yet. So I think Premier's is called Premier Everyday Worsted Gradient, and then Line Brands is called Line Brand Mandala Gradient. Is that what it's called? I think something like that. Um, and so I really want to try out those two yarns. I wanted to buy it before my trip, but then I was like, I'm not going to be able to use it. So I'm holding off on that. I'll be working on that in the fall. There's some beautiful, beautiful colors. So definitely check out Line Brand, check out Premier. I didn't see the gradient yarn on sale at Line Brand's website. I only saw it on Joann's website. So that may be an exclusive thing they have with Joann right now. So definitely check that out if you haven't already come across that. I love all these types of yarns now. I love the gradient yarns. I love ombre yarns. I love color changing variegated yarns. And then of course I have the solid yarns, which are kind of just take up some space until I'm ready to work on something. So, okay, this piece is so bright and so summery. I'm going to show it to you. It's working up so nice. It's so, so nice. So that's for my picture, for my thumbnail. That's why I pause and make these faces. But it's really, so it looks very neon. So I'm wearing a nice like orange shirt, mango color. And you can see how bright it is. That is exactly how bright it is. It's like bright neon in your face, but it's such a happy color. And so there's one other thing that I really would love to do in the fall. And that is to do like I don't know what to call it, like a charity donation drive, I guess. So I'm planting the thought in your minds from now. I want to do a charity donation drive for one of the local Houston hospitals for the cancer patients. So I think I will be collecting hats and shawls. I think we'll just start with that because I think sending blankets might get a little expensive. So I have not set up anything yet. I'm just kind of thinking through this idea. So if you know how other people do this and manage this, please let me know. I'm open to like any type of shawl and any beanies, hats for adults. And then I can, I'm thinking to maybe donate them. I think October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but just something, I don't even know if there's like a World Cancer Day or something like that. I'm going to look it up, but this is just an idea that I had and I would like to do it. So if you do like making shawls or you do like making hats, then definitely send me an email. As I figure this out, I will post more details, but for now, just keep me in mind and I'm going to be sharing more information about that with you. And we will get that started for the fall. I'm very, very excited about that. And just being able to do a little bit and bring a little bit of happiness to those who are, going through an unfortunate situation. So I'm going to end today's video here. I know it's a little short one, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. I hope you're enjoying your summer, whether you're with loved ones, whether you're traveling, whether you're at home. I hope you're having an awesome time, and I'm sending you warm weather. Not too hot, not too cold, just perfectly warm. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful crochetful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.